Prince playing Let's Go Crazy during the SNL 40th Anniversary After Party New York 2015. When you hear him play the song like that, it's completely different compared to the original. But instead of that high pace, very 80s feel, here he plays it in a much slower tempo. You would expect this to be a Jimi Hendrix or Led Zeppelin song, right? But it's Prince, and it especially works well, this riff, because of the way he sets it up. Starts with only 2 chords. What an awesome moment when that riff starts and the bass guitar joins in. Now, 2 things to notice here. First, this lick is using the F-sharp major pentatonic scale. And when you think about it, this lick is very much a country type of lick. Not something you would expect Prince to play, but he does it. And the other thing is, this thing here that he plays, you can really hear the influence of Jimi Hendrix. And of course, then he plays that awesome riff. Let's have another listen to how that sounds. You know, the great thing about Prince is, it's not just what he's playing, it is how he's playing, his whole personality and everything. You know, as a guitarist, we're very often overly concerned with playing the right notes, while when you're performing, it's very much about body language too. For example, when you play this riff, don't play it standing like a statue. I mean, look at Prince. When you're on stage performing, the mood you're in, the energy you put out, your enthusiasm, that's what gets people involved. That's infectious. Now, we all know that, right? But why is it then that most people still play like this? And not like this? Well, it's because of one simple reason, really. Most people, especially when they make music, are afraid of being judged, of what other people think of their music they're playing. If there's one thing we can learn from Prince, it is to be your unapologetically self. It's important not to give a shit.
It's important in life if you don't give a shit. It can help you a lot.
Okay, so let's take a closer look at this riff. Step 1, learn the notes. Then you want to see if you can fill that silence, that gap, with a bit of strumming, a couple of dead notes. And then, if you can do it, see if you can add the Hendrix muting technique. And then the riff just sounds much more powerful, exactly what we want. And lastly, of course, the chords. And that's pretty much what you want to do. Now, being a great guitarist, Prince also is playing a very good solo. great solo by Prince, and he starts off more or less the same as in the intro, with the 2 chords. But here he takes a different turn. Then he makes good use of repetition. Not just a couple of times, but endlessly, and then on to a great bend with vibrato. Great stuff all around, fantastic solo. Okay guys, to end the video, I will play the solo, and if you want me to do more on Prince, let me know in the comments down below, because there's a lot more we can cover. Here we go.
Everything. But I know all the music, you see. That's what Scriabin wanted.
May I say something? You better play it than sing.